Hi, welcome to Luminosity Yoga. My name is Anya. This is my video for the Aries new moon, which has just passed, and the energy that's unfolding over the coming month. So let's start on our mats, and I'll give you a brief introduction of the astrology. So I'm sure you've heard quite a lot about this current energy, with a lot of energy being in Aries, in cardinal fire, and that also starting, in a sense, the new astrological year and really setting the tone for what is to come. So it's a great time for visions and for thinking about what stories you want to release and what new stories you really want to bring into your life, how you want to live an embodied version of your new self. So Aries is very much about the self. It is represented in medical astrology by the head and the eyes. It's cardinal fire. So also, of course, in a sense, it is, even though not directly, but related to the heart. And since we have, in Chinese astrology, we have this fire horse here. Right now, you might be really feeling a lot of this fire energy. So we still have the sun in Aries, soon to go into Taurus, but also very close to Chiron and Eris, the planet or dwarf planet Eris in Aries. Chiron being having been a centaur, and it's classified as somewhere between an asteroid, like an asteroid and a centaur, and this is a part of ourselves where we might feel wounded, and that gives us an opportunity to really now overcome this or work with this in a very new way, to bring that out into the world. And a combination with Eris, not Aries, but Eris, Eris, she stands, or that stands for the sacred feminine power, and where often we may have suppressed things that we've been meaning to express, or where we've been holding back, or where we have actually been shut down by other people, in a sense, not been invited to the party. So this energy now might really come out. And there's also still Saturn and Mars, and close to a conjunction, no longer a conjunction, or not yet a conjunction, rather. And so in traditional astrology, Mars is how we go into the world, and Saturn is the one who sets the limits and actually teaches us responsibility and thinking about conscious action. So in a way, that is a very helpful force right now, with so much energy in the fire sign. Saturn really helps us ground and really possibly take a step back, where otherwise the energy might just go forward too fast. And also we have Mercury and Neptune, again, close to conjunction, not quite. So Mercury at this point is definitely influenced by Neptune. So that means that it might be difficult to get clarity on certain things, might be difficult to differentiate between dreams and illusions. And a very good way to use this energy would be for like creative ways of expressing yourself, be it through art or music or poetry, finding a different angle of how you want to communicate. And having said all that, so the main thing at this point is, okay, how do we see this new sense of worthiness, of an apologetic self-expression, yet also stay grounded and connected to our hearts as we do this. So this is not about flying off the handle and hurting other people. It is much more about coming from a place of integrity and truthfulness. So, having said all that, I invite you to a rather dynamic start, and then we're just going to ground with some breath practices, some pranayama. So just find a comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. And if sitting cross-legged isn't comfortable, there's many other options. You can even sit on a chair. So I invite you to close your eyes or to lower your gaze. And just sensing all the parts of the body that touch the ground. Allow your sitting bones, your tailbone to drop. And then just find that connection to the ground from the perineum or from your sitting bones, your tailbone, from that area down there. And if it helps you, just take a moment to really suck everything in and up, the pelvic floor, the sexual organs, the anus, just sucking everything in and up for a second. And then releasing that on your exhale and really feeling that connection to the perineum and to the ground, perineum between your sexual organs and your anus. And then just bring your attention there and see if you can feel your breath in that area down there. And just allow yourself, allow your breath to be natural, no forcing. Really sensing. You could also say the bottom of your pelvis. And then send some cords or roots down into the ground if this is something that helps you. Otherwise, just stay with sensing your breath down there. And allow yourself to receive the inhale. And feel it travel up the spine, bringing fresh energy into the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. And then on the exhale, release whatever doesn't serve you right now or anything that might still be holding you back. So inhaling fresh energy. And exhaling, releasing stagnation, doubt, worry, anxiety. And just 5 more breaths like that. And if you have a need to exhale through the mouth, please go ahead, do that. You can even sigh, make a sound. Slowly open your eyes, bring your arms up on your inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart, just drawing all that energy you gathered into your heart center. And do that 2 more times. Inhale and just really sense with the fingers, feel your auric field, your energy field. See if you're raking up all that energy and gathering that in your heart. And then just 1 more time. And then we're going to start with 3 rounds of Om. Take a deep exhale and inhale. Om. And then bow your head to your heart. And seed your intention of embodying this new story, this new sense of self, of worthiness, of standing up for your true self, or any other intention that resonates more deeply with you for the Aries lunar cycle. And bring that into the body with your breath. And then just rub your hands together, creating some warmth and energy in your palms. And then keeping your eyes closed, we cup the eyes with our palms and letting every stress tension evaporate from our face, from our eyes, dissipate into the hands. And then bring the hands down and we rub our feet together to remind ourselves that now we want to really strengthen the connection to the ground. Wonderful. Coming front on all fours, and we're just going to do a few cat cows. Just again, bring some attention to our spine and to the breath. And see if you can actually adjust the gaze in a way that really benefits your neck and helps you unwind from potential stress and tension. So let the gaze follow and be natural and just land somewhere where it feels good for your neck. Inhaling, opening up, and exhaling, rounding and opening the back of our hearts. And then we tuck the toes under, bring our seat to our heels. Inhale here. And then exhale, come into downward facing dog. And then you can just walk a little bit on the spot. And then very slowly walk up to the front of your mat, and you can bend the knees as much as you need. And allow yourself to hang here for a moment. Maybe you want to move. Loosen the jaw. And then just pucker the lips and just release whatever tension there might be in the jaw and the lips. Next, the tongue. Then we're going to slowly roll up. Bend the knees, bring the tailbone down, roll up one vertebra at a time until you find an upright, rolling your shoulders back. Just a few rolls with the shoulders. And then we're going to come into standing. And we're going to work with a breath fire. If that doesn't work for you, you just do a normal in and exhale with a breath of fire. We rapidly in and exhale through the nose, pumping our belly on your exhale. And the movement goes as such. Inhale, you bring the arms up. Exhale, you hit your ribs with your elbows and lift one leg. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale. And another 10 if you can. And inhale, bring both arms up. Hold a breath, bring the pelvic floor in and up. Internal gaze at the third eye. And an exhale, bring the arms down and very gently breaking through your energetic field. Taking a moment to sense what may have already shifted. Unlocking your knees. Sensing your breath. And possibly you can also feel your heart. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to inhale through the nose. And then exhale, we bring the arms out. Straighten and push the energy out to the sides. And then bring the arms down. Inhale. Let the hands meet in front of the sternum, center of your chest. Exhale. And we're going to inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. And you can pick up speed if you like. You can go faster than I am going right now. Another 10. And inhale, leave the arms where they are. Pelvic floor in and up. And then exhale, release, and just bring the hands in front of your heart, one hand on top of the other, onto the heart center, your sternum. And again, just sense the shift. So we're strengthening the magnetic field of our hearts. Wonderful. And then we bring the arms out to the sides again. Inhale here. Sorry, inhale, we go to one side. And exhale, come back to center. Energizing our center, our navel area. And again, you can adjust it to the speed that works for you. Inhaling to the side, exhaling to the center. 3 more each side. I started on left. And again, take a deep inhale. Pelvic floor in and up, internal gaze to the third eye. And an exhale, release. And again, just relax the arms. Feel the shift. Great. And we have 2 more standing postures, and then we're going to finish off sitting. So next thing is going to be squats. And you decide how far down you can go without causing yourself an injury with the knees or extensive straining. So be gentle with yourself. And we're going to do 27 of those. So bring the arms out. And smile if you can. Seven more to go. Last one. And exhale. And just allow yourself to stand. You can place your hands on your heart center. Long, deep breaths. Allowing the energy to settle. Open your toes. Feel your whole foot, both feet on the ground. And then release the arms. And I'm going to stay this sideways so you can see better. So keep your feet about hip width distance. Always make sure your knees are a little bit unlocked. On the inhale, we straighten the front of our bodies. So we really open here the groins, the heart. But beware of your lower back. Inhale here. And then exhale, we just come back up to the center. Yes, so inhale and exhale back to center. Keep going in your own time. Three more. Inhale, leave your arms up. Pelvic floor on and up. Internal gaze at the third eye, shoulders down. On an exhale, gently bring your arms down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bend. Come into forward fold. You can bend your knees. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, walk out into a dog just for a moment, downward facing dog. And you can move if you like, or just be in stillness. Keep your gaze where it's comfortable for the neck. 3 breaths here, elongating your thigh bones, sitting bones, opening up the groins. And then exhale, come and find a comfortable seat. Again, as I said, whatever that means to you. And you can sit on a chair. And we're gonna finish off with some pranayama. And as I now wish to strengthen the lunar energy, you will inhale to the left, exhale through the right. And you can rest your left hand, thumb and index finger touching on your left thigh. Right thumb comes to the right nostril, and you use the ring finger of the right hand to close the left nostril. And with the other fingers, it's up to you how you want to have them on the third eye or just up in the air. Just see what works for you. So just come and find your breath again in and exhaling through the nose. Feeling the sitting bones, aligning your shoulders with them, just finding a long spine. And then we close the right nostril, inhale through the left. And then we close left, exhale through the right. And we will keep repeating that. Close right, inhale through the left. Close left and exhale through the right. Keep going in your own rhythm. And just keep going. And you can either continue at this slow pace, or you can actually increase the pace. And if you wish to do that, it's going to be like the breath of fire, just inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. And I will then demonstrate that. And take a deep inhale. And a long exhale again. Bring your hand down, deep inhale through both nostrils. Hold the breath again one last time, pelvic floor in and up. And exhale, release. If you have time, please lie down in Shavasana. Otherwise, let's close with one round of Om, bringing the hands together in front of our hearts. And really thinking of something you're thankful for now in your life. And just feeling that with your entire being. And then let's send that gratitude and share it out into the world with one last Om. Taking a deep exhale. And inhale. Ooh. We're dedicating the merits of our practice to all beings without one exception. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Please come like, subscribe, come to my Monday night Zoom yoga classes, 6:30 Central European Summertime. Or just see me, come look me up on my website and come for a personal session with yoga or astrology or both. And I look forward to seeing you for the Taurus lunar cycle. Bye for now. Have a fabulous Aries month.